Iceland is a land of extremes, from ice-capped glaciers and fiery volcanoes to stunning waterfalls and the magical northern lights. While the country is known for its natural beauty, it's the culture and traditions that make Iceland even more fascinating. From quirky customs to unusual delicacies, Iceland offers a unique glimpse into a way of life that seems unbelievable to many. In this article, we will explore some of the most astonishing facts about this beautiful island nation, where the traditions, lifestyle, and even the weather can leave you in awe. This exploration is brought to you by Fledgling Eagle, your source for captivating travel stories and cultural insights. True or false, giving houses, cars, and cash to foreigners who marry local women in Iceland? The myth of Iceland's marriage incentives. You might have come across a rumor claiming that Iceland offers houses, cars, and large sums of money to foreigners who marry local women. It's a tale that sounds too good to be true, and that's because it is. The rumor first started circulating around 2016, leading many to believe that Iceland had developed a policy to address supposed demographic concerns by incentivizing marriage. However, there is no truth to this claim whatsoever. Iceland, a world leader in gender equality. Iceland is globally recognized for its unwavering commitment to gender equality. It consistently ranks at the top of international indices for women's rights and equality. Women in Iceland not only enjoy significant political representation, but they also hold influential roles across diverse industries, from business to technology, arts, and sciences. Iceland became the first country in the world to elect a female president, Vigdis Finnbogadóttir, in 1980, a pioneering moment in the country's history. Iceland's dedication to gender equality is not just theoretical, it is actively embedded in the culture, laws, and everyday life. Iceland's demographic landscape. So why did this rumor spread in the first place? Iceland's slightly higher male-to-female ratio may have contributed to the myth, with some suggesting a shortage of women. However, this is far from the truth. Iceland is a progressive and highly equal society, where both men and women enjoy equal rights and opportunities. The country values personal choice and empowerment, and relationships are based on mutual respect and individual freedom, rather than state-sponsored incentives. A country of natural beauty and unique culture. Beyond its progressive social policies, Iceland is a land of breathtaking natural beauty. Its dramatic landscapes feature towering volcanoes, hot springs, geysers, and stunning glaciers. Don't miss the iconic Blue Lagoon, a geothermal spa where visitors can relax in warm, mineral-rich waters. Reykjavik, the capital, is also a vibrant hub of culture, art, and history, offering visitors a blend of modern amenities and traditional Icelandic charm. All right, if you're new to this channel, Fledgling Eagle warmly welcomes you. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button and remember to turn on the notification bell to catch our upcoming content. A place where your manhood could be displayed in a museum. The Icelandic Phallological Museum, a quirky showcase of manhoods. In Reykjavik, you'll find a truly unique museum that might just surprise you, the Icelandic Phallological Museum. This quirky institution is dedicated entirely to the male reproductive organs, making it one of the most unusual museums in the world. While most museums focus on art, history, or science, this one celebrates something a bit more unconventional: and it's definitely worth the visit for those with an open mind and a sense of humor. The largest collection of its kind in the world. The Icelandic Phallological Museum houses an extensive collection of over 290 specimens from more than 90 different animal species, making it the largest of its kind on Earth. The collection is diverse with specimens from all kinds of creatures, ranging from tiny rodents to massive whales. Among the most impressive is the giant specimen of a sperm whale, which weighs a staggering 70 kilograms, 154 pounds, and stretches an incredible 1.7 meters, 5.6 feet in length. This enormous display is a truly awe-inspiring sight, offering a perspective on the vast diversity of the animal kingdom. Unusual human contributions to the collection. What makes the Phallological Museum even more fascinating is that it doesn't just feature animal specimens. Over the years, the museum has also received some rather unusual donations from humans. In 2008, members of Iceland's national handball team made headlines by donating their own specimens to the collection, adding a distinctly human element to the museum's holdings. There's also a notable donation from a 96-year-old man, proving that the museum is open to contributions from all walks of life, no matter one's age. An unconventional experience in Reykjavik. Visiting the Icelandic Phallological Museum is a fun and unconventional experience. It's educational, offering insights into the biology and diversity of life on Earth, but also playful, making it a memorable stop for travelers looking for something out of the ordinary. The museum is not only a fascinating glimpse into the world of natural science, but also an example of Iceland's free-spirited and open-minded approach to life. It's a place where curiosity is encouraged and humor is welcomed. Whether you're in Reykjavik for a few days or just passing through, the Phallological Museum is a must-see for those looking for an unconventional experience. It's a place that will leave you laughing, thinking, and perhaps even appreciating the natural world and human nature a bit more than you did before. Hey there, where are you from? I want to know which city you're watching our video from. Please leave a comment so we don't feel lonely. A small action like this will motivate us to make more videos. Thank you and much love to you. The only country without mosquitoes. Iceland's cold climate keeps them away. If you've ever been kept awake by the incessant buzzing of mosquitoes on a warm summer evening, Iceland may just be your dream destination. Unlike most places in the world, Iceland is the only country confirmed to be entirely free of mosquitoes. This extraordinary fact has been scientifically verified since 1980, making Iceland a true haven for those looking to escape the nuisance of these pesky insects. Why does Iceland lack mosquitoes? Iceland's cold and unpredictable climate is the key factor that prevents mosquitoes from thriving. These insects rely on warm, stagnant bodies of water to breed, but Iceland's long, harsh winters and the general lack of standing water in the landscape make it a hostile environment for mosquitoes. The country's frigid temperatures and geographical features, such as glaciers, volcanic landscapes, and sparse freshwater sources, mean there are no suitable breeding grounds for mosquitoes to lay their eggs. Iceland's climate doesn't just deter mosquitoes, it's also too harsh for many other insects that are common in warmer climates. While other parts of the world are often plagued by mosquitoes in the summer months, Iceland remains untouched by these biting pests, which makes it an appealing destination for travelers seeking a peaceful, insect-free environment. The one exception, a single mosquito in 1980. Despite the country's apparent immunity to mosquitoes, there was one exception to the rule. In 1980, a biologist discovered the first and only mosquito ever recorded in Iceland. The insect had most likely traveled on a plane from Greenland, another cold region. This single mosquito, which never managed to establish a population in Iceland, is preserved as a specimen at the Icelandic Natural History Museum in Reykjavik. It serves as a fascinating reminder of how unique Iceland's climate is, with such an insect never having been able to thrive in the country. Ecological and practical benefits for Icelanders. Iceland's mosquito-free status isn't just a novelty for travelers, it's also a significant ecological advantage for locals. Icelanders can enjoy their stunning outdoor landscapes, from hiking in the highlands to relaxing in geothermal hot springs, without worrying about mosquito bites or the potential spread of diseases that mosquitoes can carry in other regions, such as malaria or West Nile virus. Whether you're planning a summer hike, a camping trip, or simply lounging outside in the midnight sun, you can do so in peace, knowing that the buzzing of mosquitoes won't disturb your experience. For many visitors, this mosquito-free paradise is one of Iceland's most charming features, offering a rare opportunity to fully enjoy the beauty of nature without the nuisance of biting insects. The mosquito exhibit, a symbol of Iceland's unique climate. If you're curious about the one mosquito that made it to Iceland, you can see it preserved at the Icelandic Natural History Museum in Reykjavik. The specimen is displayed alongside other interesting exhibits about Iceland's natural history, serving as a testament to the country's incredibly unique and inhospitable climate for mosquitoes. For those who are planning a trip to Iceland, this mosquito-free status makes it an appealing destination for outdoor activities. Whether you're spending time by the Blue Lagoon, hiking the volcanic landscapes, or enjoying the striking beauty of Iceland's rugged coastlines, you can rest assured that your experience will be free from the constant annoyance of buzzing mosquitoes. The unusual tradition of letting babies nap outside in freezing cold. One of Iceland's most surprising and seemingly unusual customs is the practice of letting babies nap outside, even in freezing cold weather. While this might seem extreme to visitors from warmer climates, it is a time-honored tradition, deeply rooted in Icelandic culture, and widely practiced by Icelandic parents. The belief behind this practice is that exposing babies to fresh, crisp air, even in cold temperatures, helps strengthen their immune systems and promotes better health overall. Icelandic parents believe that the cold air improves a child's sleeping patterns and boosts resilience against illness. The practice is thought to enhance the baby's natural defense mechanisms and promote better, deeper sleep, even during the long, dark winter months. It's not unusual to walk around Reykjavik or other towns and see strollers parked outside cafes, shops, or restaurants with babies peacefully napping inside, while their parents enjoy a warm beverage indoors. While it may seem shocking or unusual to those unfamiliar with the custom, Icelandic parents are confident in its benefits, and many swear by the practice. This tradition also reflects the strong sense of community in Iceland, where parents trust their neighbors and local surroundings. Icelanders feel secure leaving their babies outside in public spaces, as the safety of their communities plays a vital role in everyday life. Though visitors may find it surprising at first, the sight of babies bundled up and peacefully napping outside is a testament to the Icelandic belief in the positive effects of fresh air and nature on children's health. This tradition has been passed down through generations, and remains a common part of daily life in Iceland, where the elements are respected, but also embraced for their health benefits. Traffic lights with heart shapes and smiley faces in Akureyri. If you ever find yourself in Akureyri, a charming town in northern Iceland, you may notice something quite unique about the traffic lights. In this town, the typical green, yellow, and red signals have been replaced with quirky heart-shaped and smiley face lights, adding a touch of whimsy to the daily commute. These playful traffic lights were introduced after Iceland's economic crisis in 2008, as a way to lift the spirits of the local community. During difficult times, the people of Akureyri and Iceland as a whole were looking for ways to boost morale, and the heart-shaped lights became a simple but meaningful gesture of positivity. The heart-shaped signals represent love, unity, and hope, while the smiley faces symbolize the go, green signal, and the sad faces represent stop, red. This friendly twist on the conventional traffic lights was designed to make the daily routine feel a little brighter, creating a sense of joy and connection even in the midst of hard times. A symbol of hope and optimism, this initiative quickly became a beloved feature of Akureyri, and it was warmly received by both locals and visitors. It serves as a reminder that even small, simple actions can make a big difference in people's lives. The heart-shaped lights became a symbol of resilience, helping the community stay positive and united during challenging times. A global impact. The heart-shaped traffic lights were so well received that they inspired similar installations around the world. For example, Nanjing, China adopted the same heart-shaped signals, showing that a small positive idea from a small Icelandic town could have a ripple effect across the globe. This gesture illustrates how even the smallest acts of kindness can transcend borders and create a shared sense of goodwill. The strange taste of Iceland's fermented shark, hakarl. Icelandic cuisine is full of unique and, for some, shocking delicacies. And one of the most infamous is hakarl, or fermented Greenland shark. For those with a strong stomach and adventurous palate, hakarl offers a true taste of Icelandic tradition. However, it's not for the faint of heart. The meat of the Greenland shark is toxic when fresh due to its high levels of uric acid, making it unfit for consumption unless it undergoes a long fermentation process. To prepare this delicacy, the shark is first buried in the ground for several months, allowing the meat to ferment naturally. After this, the shark is hung to dry and cure in the cold Icelandic air. The result is a pungent, ammonia-like smell that many find overwhelmingly unpleasant. In fact, it is so powerful that many visitors find it difficult to even be in the same room with it. The taste itself is often described as nightmarish, intense, fishy, and almost unbearable for those not used to it. Even world-renowned chef Anthony Bourdain once called it the worst food he had ever eaten. Despite its reputation, hakarl remains a beloved Icelandic tradition and is often served alongside brennivin, a strong Icelandic schnapps commonly referred to as Black Death. While it's certainly a culinary challenge, trying hakarl is an unforgettable experience, and those who manage to eat it often feel like they've conquered one of the most iconic and extreme aspects of Icelandic cuisine. Grilled whale meat and sheep's head, Iceland's controversial delicacies. If fermented shark doesn't shock you, Iceland has even more controversial culinary offerings that push the boundaries of what many people might consider edible. Two of these dishes, grilled whale meat and roasted sheep's head, are deeply ingrained in Icelandic food culture, but are often met with strong reactions from visitors due to ethical concerns and cultural differences. Grilled whale meat. Whale meat is considered a delicacy in Iceland, and while it may be a culinary tradition for Icelanders, it has stirred controversy internationally. Due to the ethical concerns surrounding whale hunting, whale meat is banned in many countries, and its consumption has been the subject of heated debates. In Iceland, however, it is often served in the form of steaks, or as part of a dish called whale steak, which has a rich, gamey flavor. Some say it tastes similar to beef or venison, but with a distinctive texture that can be off-putting for those unaccustomed to it. For those willing to try it, whale meat offers a rare taste of Iceland's coastal history and hunting practices. Roasted sheep's head, hrot or svinahofud. Another deeply traditional and controversial Icelandic dish is the roasted sheep's head, known as hrot or svinahofud. This dish involves boiling an entire sheep's head, including the tongue, eyes, and brain, before serving it as a meal. It's not for the squeamish. For many visitors, the sight of an entire animal's head served on a plate can be quite unsettling, and the idea of consuming such an unprocessed part of the animal may challenge their cultural perceptions of food. While the concept may be unsettling, hrot is a staple in Icelandic homes, especially during traditional festivals and celebrations. It reflects the resourcefulness and self-sufficiency of Icelandic culture, where no part of the animal goes to waste. The meat is tender and flavorful, and while it may seem extreme to outsiders, for many Icelanders, it's a taste of history and resilience. Exploring the fascinating and unique side of Iceland. Iceland is a land of extremes and fascinating traditions that may seem strange or unbelievable to outsiders. From the land of volcanoes, glaciers, and the midnight sun, to its quirky customs like letting babies nap outside in the cold, Iceland offers a blend of nature, culture, and mystery that is hard to match. If you're up for unique experiences and challenging culinary adventures, Iceland is a destination unlike any other.